I'm Benita. As you know, nice to meet you.
Benita. So that's your stage name or your given birth name?
Yeah, it's actually my real name. I used to go by like my actual full name, but now it's
Yeah.
just Benita, my first name. Yeah,
Okay. So
yeah,
you could tell us how you got started doing music?
yeah. I used to sing a lot in high school. I used to do a lot of acting and stuff like that, and then kind of like later on, I just started singing backup for like local artists in Toronto. I've always wanted to be a singer. I just never knew how to like step forward and go full force at it. But that's kind of like the beginning of things, and then I started recording, writing, getting more into that world, and then here I am just putting out music. It's been like a couple years, like two or 3 years since I've been releasing. But
Okay.
yeah, definitely going hard now.
So have you felt any difficulties like putting out your music
Have I
and
had like difficulties?
yeah, because of the COVID and everything, is it like a little more difficult than the time before?
Um, in my opinion, I feel like it's not nothing much has really changed except maybe there's like less sound camps, less studio sessions, but I've been doing a lot of stuff from home. And I also work with like a close group of friends, like producers and stuff. So I think maybe it's difficult in the way if you wanted to branch out a lot and meet new people, there's not a lot of stuff happening. Like people are just working with their own groups.
Yeah.
I'm like comfortable with, but I think we're kind of heading back into some type of normality. Like in the pandemic, everyone was just home, and there were
Yeah.
maybe like secret sessions, secret studio sessions that were happening. But yeah, I think some people out there would probably have struggled. But
Yeah,
for me,
because some artists have told me that in some ways it was a little bit easier because everyone was home
yeah,
and there was more of a willing audience to listen to new things
yeah,
because everyone's sitting home.
yeah. I think it's difficult in the way of like finding inspiration and like finding things
Uh,
to write about because after so
yeah,
long, like you don't want to write about quarantine, being in quarantine anymore. I have a song that's
true.
out that's actually about that. But yeah, after some time, you kind of just you need something new, a new scenery. You need to be outside. So it's good that things kind of like changed up, and now everyone has like a different way of being inspired.
So
But
how do you get inspired when you're creating your art?
for me, like I need to. It needs to be like real at least. It needs to be something that's happening in my life. Maybe
Yeah,
sometimes I love making up stories. If I'm writing for other people, I love to tap into their mind and like write as I'm someone else. But for me, it comes in phases, like like basically bursts of inspiration. It happens from time to time. It's not like every day I'm inspired, which I'm pretty sure a lot of artists can relate to. But yeah,
okay. So which kind of artists do you listen to or grew up listening to?
I definitely listen to Rihanna, Beyonce, all of those girls like Britney, Christina Aguilera. Those are like the OGs. Now I would say I was definitely inspired a lot by like camp rock and like Disney and that whole thing because every day I would watch Disney Channel and High School Musical and all of that. So that's like basically my upbringing. I also grew up on Bollywood music even before I even started
Yeah.
like watching all of the stuff in like Hollywood type of music. But yeah, that's a little bit of how I grew up. My
So
music
for
taste is all over.
someone so for someone that hasn't heard your music before, what would you tell them how your style is or what to expect from your songs?
I would say if you look at my first song compared to the stuff I'm kind of putting out now, you can kind of see there's a little bit of growth, a little bit of something that's it's like different. My music is very versatile. Um, I very much grew up on pop music and R&B, so there's so many inspirations of different types of music that I kind of fuse into one. But if you were to say what I would pinpoint it on, I would say like it has sometimes experimental sounds. I'm really inspired by The Weeknd and stuff like that, and like SZA, and just the production will always be unique if you're listening to my music. Yeah.
Okay. So could you tell us about your latest work?
My latest work, yeah, I put out two singles this year. One's called Pretty. That was a fun song. It's all about, women and what we wear and how we act and all of that. It was really fun song. There's a video with it.
Yeah.
Second single, Out of Here, that came out in August. And I have a third single that is coming out actually in 2 days. So
And what's the name of that single?
the new single, it's called Toxic.
Toxic. Okay.
Yeah.
Will there be a music video for it?
Actually, yes, there will be, and it's definitely in the works right now. I've just literally just saw an edit, but that was really cool. Yeah, that's gonna be coming out very soon.
Okay. When you get it, could send it over. I'll have it posted up for our video zone.
Yes, thank you so much. I will send that
No
to you.
problem.
Yeah.
So could you tell us when you're writing songs, what do you want to convey to the listener? Are your songs very personal, or do you do more party songs?
I would say a little bit of everything. It's really the
Okay.
type of person I am. Like I like to get personal. Like I like to talk about stuff that other people can relate to. That's always the goal. Like I want people to listen to my music and be like, okay, I can relate to this. I can listen to this every day. I want them to basically feel something, even if that makes them want to dance, cry, feel just empowered.
Okay.
That's really my goal. Because like Pretty, when I put that out, that was more of like a turn up song, really. It was more of like a good vibe, party, club banger type of vibe. But this then there's this next song that's coming out that's more really being vulnerable in like relationships, and I know a lot of people will be able to relate to it. And yeah, that something like that is getting more personal, and I dabble a lot in between different types of
Okay. So
ideas. Yeah.
are there any collaborations that you would like to do? And
Like,
who would they be with?
oh yes, definitely, definitely Drake. I've said this a lot. Drake is probably number one. Probably The Weeknd, um, Nicki Minaj. I really like. Those are like my dream collaborations.
Yeah, okay.
There's definitely more, but those are the ones I could think of for now. Yeah.
Okay, so where could we get your music?
Where can you get it? It's
Yeah.
on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube. You can type in Benita. All my videos are up there and stuff. So yeah.
Okay, is there anything else you would like the audience to know about Benita?
I would say probably pre-save my single. I don't know if this is gonna be out by then, but listen to Toxic by me, Benita. It
Okay.
is a song that I made like almost 2 years ago, and it's a very special song. And I can't believe it's finally coming out, but I would love for everyone to listen to it.
Okay, so the
Mhm.
best of luck to you and thanks for this interview.
Thank you so much. Thank you for giving your time to interview me. Thank you.
No problem. All right.
All right. Take care.
Take care.
Bye.